So what's up guys, and welcome to another YuGiOh Duel Links video. So currently there is a new announcement I'd like to let you guys know, and this is regarding a legendary duelist, and this certain character uses Phantom Knights, and the quote, "I don't want to hurt anyone anymore." So if you guys don't know who this character is, well, this character is actually Yuto, one of the few different parts of Zark, aka the ones that got split into four personalities, starting with Yuya, Yuri, Yuto, and also YuGiOh. So this counterpart of Zark or counterpart of Yuya is the one that uses Xyz. So as you know, the world in the Arch V anime, the world is split into four different dimensions. So Yuya's from the standard dimension, which is the one that uses normal summoning and special summoning. Yuri is from the fusion dimension where YuGiOh GX takes place, and also YuGiOh 5D dimension is where YuGiOh takes part in the entire world, and also speed dueling, turbo dueling throughout the entire round. And finally, the Xyz dimension is where Yuto thrives on. So the Phantom Knights is actually an archetype that thrives on using trap cards and using 0 to almost no monsters in their entire deck. So imagine an entire deck full of Phantom Knight cards, where actually summon these trap monsters onto the field and use them as Xyz materials to go into Yuto's main card, ace card, known as Dark Rebellion Dragon. So if you watch the anime, you can Google it right now, check it out on YouTube and see Dark Rebellion Dragon, the animation, and how he actually destroys Silvio in just an OTK just like that, and it's pretty amazing to see as well. So I cannot actually wait, and I hope that this comes as soon as possible. But the date is already predetermined. It will be coming on the 24th of January, and this event will stay here until the 3rd of February. So basically right after the Tag Duel tournament. And if we're speaking of the entire Tag Duel tournament, let's get back into it right just a little bit. So currently for the card trader, if you want to, since we're gonna get ready for Yuto, I do recommend doing these few things. So the first thing I want you guys to check out is obtain all the event boosters such as result booster, EXP boosters, extra life, and extra card. So stock up on these, cause the moment Yuto comes, you gotta go all in. Increase your battle results throughout this entire duel to gain a higher chance and a higher drop to get the event exclusive cards from him. And also aside from that, the extra life will be at that little small amount of insurance just in case you actually struggle going up against him. So this is one thing you need to keep in mind. And also skill chips are also a major part throughout these kind of things, because there are certain characters that you will be using and you want to actually gain that particular kind of duelist skill. So we best stock up on these skill chips so we can get ready when Yuto does come to YuGiOh Duel Links. You gotta be ready, because there's gonna be a mini box or a main box that will actually be featuring most of his support for Phantom Knights. Aside from that, if you have yet to obtain a few copies of Red Carpet, Excalibur, or any of the Harpy Oracle, or these other cards that are event exclusive or Tag Duel tournament, do it now. But by the time that this video goes up, you should have already completed the entire thing. Not to mention, for the Tag Duel tournament, you should have already completed all the cups so far and have a full completion right there. And since you've already completed this and also obtained the event completion icon and achievement, there's nothing left to do now for the entire event except to actually play the lottery and to also obtain the EX jewels and gems and so on and so forth, just for fun and just for practice to see how your deck can actually perform using a tag in a tag duel kind of situation. And once you have done that and you feel nothing else to do, you can just probably relax, or maybe start researching on the Phantom Knights archetype and see how you can actually counter them. I really recommend using those kind of decks that actually are anti-trap decks. So decks like Jinzo will actually be a very useful card for that kind of event. So I do recommend doing that as well. And aside from this entire event, there's also the mini event that's still going on throughout this entire Tag Duel tournament, which is the tour guide bingo missions. So for the tour guide bingo missions, there is a number of sheets for the presently a total of 4, and for the third sheet is the one you actually want to complete because you obtain the field spell called Power Zone. So this spell card, or the field spell card, is actually kind of like a double-edged sword, which you'll take damage if your monster will be destroyed. The controller of the monster is destroyed. So if you have that tactic and that kind of power to overpower your opponent in any ranked duels, this card is actually recommended. However, if your opponent were to be the one to overpower you, then you'll be taking damage much faster and lose in a very fast manner as well. So if you want to try this card out in like a friendly duel against friends or against an NPC, then I recommend you doing so. But I do not recommend using this card inside ranked duels because, as I mentioned, it's a double-edged sword, so it will pose much of a danger to you than your opponent if you actually think about it. And that's about it for the update of the entire video. So I'm gonna go into a clip right now that will actually post about the entire tag duel tournament and that special opponent, which is Aigami and also Sarah in her other avatar outfit, along with summoning for King Arthur's Xyz monster. Anyways, that's it, and I hope you enjoyed. If you like content like this, I hope you would consider subscribing and also drop in any of your comments and thoughts throughout this entire video. Anyways, that's it from me for now, and I'll see you when Yuto finally arrives. So stay safe, but most important of all, keep dueling. See ya!
I've never gone eat. Let's see if you are duel. It's my turn. I set the pendulum stand. I set the pendulum stand. With me. The universal energy bridge between darkness and light. Triple D.
I draw the continuous spell, Cubic Dart. By sending a cubic card to the graveyard, I banish cubic card to add a cubic monster to my hand. Come forward. B-jump. Go! B-jump. B-jump shifts your monster out now.
It's yours.
Here I go. I draw. Attack! Curtains down! You'll pay for this! Direct attack!
How could this be?
By dual-taning like my dad, I hope I made you smile.